All right, today we're diving into a topic that is seriously shaking up one of our oldest professions, how lawyers are using Chatgpt. So, is it the ultimate assistant, a total game changer, or is it a massive, risky gamble? Let's get into it.
First things first, let's be super clear. This is not some sci-fi fantasy about the future. This is happening right now. AI has officially moved out of the what-if column and straight into the daily grind of law firms all over the world. Trust me, there's a good reason it's one of the hottest topics in legal tech.
So, in a sense, AI is taking the stand. It's the new reality, a permanent fixture in the modern law firm. But what role is it actually playing?
And this right here is probably the most important point to understand. The goal is not to replace lawyers, not even close. Instead, think of AI as a super-powered productivity assistant. Its whole job is to slash the time spent on repetitive, boring work, which frees up lawyers to do what humans do best. Think critically, build strategy, and advocate for their clients.
And that leads us right to why this is trending so hard. In a field where you're constantly asked to do more with less and to do it faster, AI is showing up as the ultimate legal assistant.
So let's put a pin in a clear definition here. When we talk about ChatGPT for lawyers, what we mean is using this AI to help with a whole bunch of stuff: drafting, research, even emails. But pay close attention to those last three words: under human supervision. That phrase is the key to this entire conversation.
Now, what's so powerful about this chart is it really breaks down the why. Just look at the impact here. We're literally talking about taking tasks that used to eat up hours and crushing them down into minutes. Of course, that means saving money and getting things done faster, but that last one, cognitive relief, that's huge. It's about offloading the mental grunt work so lawyers can stay focused on the high-value stuff.
Okay, so we've covered why it's so popular. Now let's see what it actually looks like in practice. What's on AI's daily docket at a typical law firm?
The number one biggest use case by far is legal document drafting. This is where the AI really flexes its muscles as an incredible tool for creating first drafts.
And here's a great snapshot of the kind of range we're talking about. From simple NDAs to pretty complex agreements, the AI can spit out a solid, structured draft in seconds. Now here's the all-important disclaimer. A human lawyer, a licensed attorney, absolutely must review, edit, and sign off on every single word before it goes anywhere.
The second biggest use is in legal research. And let's be real, this has traditionally been one of the most time-consuming and frankly soul-crushing parts of the job.
In this area, AI acts like a research assistant on steroids. Imagine getting a 200-page case file. Instead of spending your entire day reading it, you can just ask the AI to pull out the key facts and give you a summary of the court's thinking. It's an incredible time saver. But, as we're about to see, it comes with a massive flashing warning sign.
Because for all of its incredible power, this tool has some really serious hidden dangers. We have to talk about the risks and the ethical lines that you just can't cross. And this is where the conversation gets very real, very fast.
Just think about it for a minute. For a profession that is built entirely on a foundation of facts, evidence, and precedent, what do you think is the single biggest danger of a tool like this?
The answer has a pretty spooky name: AI hallucinations. This is when the AI just makes things up. It generates information that sounds totally confident, totally plausible, and is completely 100% false.
And this is the perfect and honestly terrifying example. A lawyer asks the AI for cases to back up an argument. The AI comes back with the case name, a citation number, a perfect summary. The only problem? The case never happened. It's a ghost. It was completely fabricated. And submitting that to a court isn't just embarrassing, it can end a career.
And hallucinations are just the start. There are other huge risks. Just pasting confidential client information into a public AI tool could be a catastrophic breach of attorney-client privilege. Then there's the simple danger of relying on it too much and forgetting it has zero common sense or real-world judgment. And you have to remember the absolute bottom line. It is a tool. It is not a lawyer.
So this all leads to the big solution, right? How do we balance this incredible power with these huge risks? Well, it all comes down to one thing: human judgment. The lawyer's role is more critical now than ever before.
So the takeaway here isn't to just ban the technology or pretend it doesn't exist. The future is all about learning to use it the right way, responsibly, ethically, and safely.
And that all starts with how you ask the question, how you prompt the AI. Take a look at this example. See how it gives very clear instructions? It sets boundaries. It explicitly tells the AI what not to do. It's asking for analysis, not the final answer.
This is a brand new skill for lawyers to master.
If you remember only one thing from this whole explainer, make it this slide. This is the golden rule. Step 1. Let the AI do the heavy lifting. Get you that first draft. Step 2. You, the human lawyer, apply your expertise and judgment. And step 3, the most important one, you must independently verify everything. Trust, but always, always verify.
So, it's pretty clear the lawyer's role isn't disappearing, it's evolving. It's becoming this new kind of partnership between human expertise and machine efficiency. And that leaves us with one last really interesting question. If AI can reshape a profession that's built on centuries of tradition, what profession could possibly be next?